Yes.
No.
We're going to Skull Town and you're gonna like it.
Who?
Can I get a head count?
Uh,
Oh, alright. That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
That was a hefty crunch.
Okay. Let me do. Shit. Where am I? There I am. Okay. And then we do.
Previously on Avatar.
Previously on Avatar.
You guys can hear that? Because I can't.
You heard that, yeah?
I did. I heard
God
it once.
damn it. Let me roll my roll 20. Anyways. So, last session. You guys entered the Southern Water Tribe to find out that it's blacked out due to Spirit Tech no longer supplying energy to the city. Chief Tonrak allowed them to have a branch here after the Civil War, but after the spirit shit that they were doing proved to be dangerous, he tried banishing them, but by that time they already controlled most of the light and energy in Harbor City. So it was too late. You guys went shopping. Táoqì and Haru figured out the amulet, which is now in your inventory. Sonic. And then Arvine, Aki, and Kaja went to shopping. They got some coats and shit.
And some cotton candy.
And some cotton candy. Haru went for his family. And found them at the White Lotus compound, which Chief Tonrak allowed you guys to visit in exchange for you guys going to Republic cities to ask future industries to help the Southern Water Tribe in their current predicament. When Haru was talking with his family, found out that his sister is missing. Now if it could let me back in the Roll20 so that I could DM, that'd be great.
No, we have free reign. We're gonna
Did we already leave
back everything.
for the Republic City?
No, in fact, you didn't even go to bed.
Oh, guys, we're in the wrong voice chat.
No, you're right.
Oh,
oops.
Stop. Shh.
Are we yeeting over, or are we staying where the music bot is?
Let's...
What if we just take the music and move it somewhere else?
Okay. So you guys are like debating on whether or not you should find a hotel or sleep at the palace. So you haven't left for Republic City. In fact, you don't even have the boat because you haven't talked to Tonrak yet.
Let's find a good hotel. I know a few.
Did we regroup?
Yep.
Yeah, we
you guys are. You're
Okay.
out in the streets.
Oh, okay.
After returning from the compound.
Oh,
okay. Yes. So,
never mind. I retract my statement.
So, do we want to go see Táoqì, or do we want to go find a place to crash?
I'm a sleepy man.
It is very late at night right now.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah. Time to sleep.
Dark.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh?
Advanced darkness.
Advanced darkness. So
Spirit darkness.
the three people that went to go shopping, you would have passed by Ulva's hotel. And that is the only one you recognize or know of.
Okay. Yeah, let's stop by and see Ulva.
Good old.
It's been a while.
been never. Is
It's a
everybody
while.
following Arvine?
I mean,
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ulva's hotel isn't the greatest looking establishment.
Lovely place you got here. Immediately.
On the outside, it's very wooden compared to a lot of the stone and ice structures in the city. Inside, the ground is completely made of ice. So watch your step.
Well, that's fun.
There's a lovely old lady manning the front desk, and you can see a hall to the right to where you assume the rooms are.
Ah, yes, my grandmother.
Aki is just like penguin waddling, trying not to slip.
I want to fucking just like new.
Fucking Noom.
Ice skate.
Yeah,
Roll,
yeah, just go over to the
roll
desk, you
a
know.
dex saving throw.
Oh my god.
Dex. Let me go to. I can see what I roll first. Okay.
Oh,
you
He dies.
try to Noom across, but you're not. It's been a while since you were in the Southern Water Tribe, and you slide right on and hit yourself on the
Did
desk.
you say Neum? I thought you meant banana peel.
Oh,
You don't take any damage. You just kind of awkwardly clunk yourself onto the desk.
it happens.
And,
Onto the desk. Hey, you got any rooms?
and the lady's like, "Oh, are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine. You got any rooms here tonight?
Oh, absolutely. All the rooms are open. In fact,
is that a good sign?
how
So,
many
should
are
we
you looking
run?
for?
well, what does each room come with? How many beds in each?
2 beds.
We could probably just get 2.
Alrighty. She turns around, hands you 2 keys. That'll be 2 gold pieces, please.
Where's my money?
Oh, jeez, I seem to have left my money in my other pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
geez.
Snacks Brigade over here is running a little low on cash.
Me with my 200 gold in my pocket. Oh, that's a shame.
I have 8.
I'm just gonna like go over to be like, hey guys, so the rooms are 2 gold.
Each?
No, for both of them together.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'll spare a gold piece.
I guess I can spare
Hey,
one.
Kaja, the rooms are 2 gold.
I'll just hand over 1 gold since, Táoqì was so willingly
Alright.
Handing over 1. So I'll do my part.
So she's gonna waddle out from behind the desk and kind of wave towards you guys to follow her. And she points to the first 2 doors in the hallway.
I feel like she's a penguin.
She's just old.
She's actually several penguins wearing a human disguise.
So who's going in which room?
I'll go in the first room I see.
Who has
I'll
the
just-
keys? It's Haru.
Haru
Haru, do
does.
you give the key to anyone?
I'll open the door to the first one and give the other key to Kaja.
Okay, so when you open the door, you are faced with lovely wooden flooring. There's a dog in the
Oh.
corner of the room
Oh.
next to a hot tub.
Oh,
There's 2 very nice silk done beds, and there's a tray of food.
Well,
Oh my
I'm
god.
scared about
my
room.
adventure is over. You guys have fun tackling spirits.
Kaja's gonna open the door and it's gonna be like a garbage can. Like a fucking dumpster.
Just full on Patrick Star. Those cookies.
Kaja, when you open the door, you see a very similar setup, except
Oh.
the difference being that Haru's dog has blue eyes and yours has green.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can't believe she locked the dogs in these rooms.
I can't believe you gave me the two best characters in the campaign in one sitting.
The dogs are laying in beds with food and water
Oh.
next to them.
So they're
I
taking-
can't believe you've made me choose between my two favorite boys.
Dog 1 and Dog 2.
Uh,
They also have a little box with toys, like little squeaky toy, some rope.
Can I pick one up and play with them?
You absolutely can.
I'm doing tug of
I'm-
war with one of the dogs. With the dog that Táoqi's not playing with.
Arvine immediately sheds his coat and tries to get one of the dogs into a bed to cuddle.
The dogs are trained and very excited to see somebody in the room. It seems like they haven't seen anyone in a while.
Oh. Does that mean there are dogs in the other rooms?
You don't know.
Oh my
Someone buy another room.
more dogs.
Miss Olva, how many rooms are there?
10.
I have just enough gold to get all the rooms. Are there dogs in every room?
Oh yes.
Oh.
We're gonna need 3 more rooms. Who wants to? Here's 1 gold for mine.
She
Kaja's
gladly
staying where
takes
she
the
is.
piece and gives you a key.
I want to stay with
Where's
the
my
blue-eyed
good
dog.
boy? As Arvin is sprinting down the hall.
Actually, if you're gonna go back, Arvine, roll a perception check.
Okay. Don't care.
Alright,
There's a
never
dog in a
mind.
room. I'm excited.
He's just like dog, 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 dog. Dog. Where's the dog? Dog.
Papa. Papa, big fluffy dog, come on get
So
me.
this is the same general area as like the jewelry shop, general store.
Same area as the general store, not the jewelry shop. Jewelry shop was
So
a little
still-
ways away.
Like nobody out and about, just people kind of
Yeah.
running their businesses, hoping someone wanders in.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Did Arvine actually buy 3 more rooms?
No, I bought 1.
Hold on.
Okay.
I already spent my gold.
I would like to take advantage of the hot tub.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I guess. Can the dog come in?
Absolutely.
Oh hell yeah. Táoqì, Haru, and a dog.
Hell yeah.
How big are these hot tubs?
What kind of dogs are these?
They are snow dogs, native to the Southern Water Tribe.
So they're not polar bear dogs.
No, they're not polar bear dogs.
Because I was thinking if they were like pups, that'd be really cute.
No, they're pups. They're small puppies, small
Okay.
dogs.
Time to look up Snow Dog.
Can I see if this dog has a collar, a name?
Yes, roll investigation. All right. Well, he definitely has a collar, and it has the Water Nation symbol on it.
I'm just so starstruck.
We're off to a great start today.
I'm
guys.
getting a
Just
snack.
rolls. You're getting a snack.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just sit in the hot tub,
Go
have a little
fast,
snacky.
please. Stop giving me a heart attack. All right. There's a lot of desserts. On the tray, there's some sweet buns. But there's also like actual food to eat. There's some meats and fish there.
I won't eat a meat in the hot tub. Or hot spring, or whatever this is. I'll just take a snack, dessert
Okay.
thing.
Got a fistful of meat and I'm hopping in the hot tub with the dog.
Oh hell no! I'm
we're in
glad-
I'm
two
sharing the meat with the dog.
We're in two separate rooms. You
I
guys
know.
are fine.
I
but
know, but I'm
I
just
have
imagining.
to deal with it.
So wait, hold on. Is there a, I'm just gonna clarify. Is there a hot tub in every individual room, or is
Yes.
there a big
There's a hot tub in every individual room.
Okay.
I love these rooms. They're so nice.
Yeah, Arvine's gonna basically just real quickly bathe and then get out and dry off so that he can cuddle with the dog.
Alright.
Those are his evening plans, unless else otherwise disturbed.
I mean, isn't it a little weird that this was so cheap? Or price is just low here? I'm not sure.
I mean, she's probably not had people wanting to stay here for a while.
That's fair.
I feel like 1 gold isn't cheap, but it's not expensive.
I mean, for a hot tub and a dog in every room.
It's not.
I mean,
It's not 2 gold. It's not 3 gold.
I'm just saying it could have been more.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if no one else is doing anything besides petting the dogs, we'll go ahead and skip this night so y'all get your long rest.
Hell yeah. Did I use my spells? I don't think I did.
You wake up in the morning, Arvine's dog is laying next to him. Aki and Kaja's dog is like passed out with his belly up, tongue out on his bed.
Nice. By the way, I forgot to mention, it took me about 0.3 seconds after getting out of the bath to run to Ulva in my towel and go, "What's this good boy's name? I need a name. He deserves to be called his name.
His name is Reggie.
Thank you."
Reginald.
Good old Reggie Ice.
Just yelling, "Don't worry, Reggie, I'm coming back."
Alright, just to know, I feel like Aki would have seen the name tag by now. Aki's
Yep.
dog name is Robert,
Robert.
while Haru's is Ron.
Reggie, Rob, and Ron.
I love Ron so much.
Alright, are you guys gonna ever get out of the rooms, or is this the end of the campaign?
This is the end of the campaign. You've trapped
Yeah, we were
us.
killed by the dogs.
You're gonna run out of money eventually.
We'll work for Ulva. We'll defend her hotel from the spirits.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and I'll give the dog a good old belly rub and then just start slamming on everyone else's doors like, wake up!
If you're gonna go outside, roll a perception check.
Bonk.
You're kidding me.
Not everyone. Oh, okay.
You're
Okay.
kidding
It doesn't count.
me.
It doesn't count.
So,
It doesn't.
Aki, Aki, while you're banging on everybody's doors and you look to your right into the lobby, you see a massive dog,
Oh,
and Ulva is just petting it.
how massive?
Like
Oh, you know, about 4.
twice her size, and she's just smaller, but still twice her size.
After I'm done slamming on everybody's doors, I'm going right to that dog.
Is there food here? I'm hungry.
Besides the trays of food? No. But there was a lot of food on the trays, to be fair.
I guess that'll be my breakfast.
Breakfast.
Ova sees you, and she's gonna go behind the desk, and she's gonna ring 3 bells.
Oh,
Succession. And then press a button, and all of the hotel doors open, and all of the dogs run to the
Oh
lobby.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
oh,
And they're all bounding to this big, like, the opposite wall has a line of dog bowls that they're all just eating.
Arvine, get in here!
I am in here.
And then she turns to y'all. Did you have a good sleep?
Best sleep I've had in ages. So let me.
Are
tell
you taking marriage proposals?
Oh, that's very lovely, but I'm already taken.
Okay.
Is this
Well,
boy
You see-
right
you see a
here? And
single
she pets the big dog.
You see a single tear coming down
Oh.
Arvine's face.
Oh,
He's beautiful.
oh no!
What's this large lad's name?
I have never been in love, but now I want to be.
His name is Rhonda. Actually, she.
Rhonda. I'm sensing a pattern with the dog names.
Are you?
Just maybe I might need 1 or 2 more dog names to see if it see if the strings connect. You know, the puzzle pieces go in the right spot.
Are you
But,
gonna investigate the dog bowls with all the names on
absolutely,
them?
absolutely.
All
I'm
right.
already
So
on it.
there's-
This is going
so
to be a
there-
shit show.
So there's the 10 names.
Aside from Rhonda.
Yeah, aside from Rhonda. You've met Robert. There's River. There's Ronan, Roy, Rex, Rawl. There's what were the other 3 that I said?
You said Reggie.
You met Reggie and another one.
Ron.
Ron.
Ronald.
And then you have Ryland
oh.
and
Rylan. I'm sorry.
That's 9.
And Rowan.
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 You met 3 of them already, and then I said 7.
It's a lot of lads. Imagine these dogs keep you pretty busy, huh?
Oh yes, but I don't get much business anyways. So.
On account of all the spirits, I imagine.
Oh yes, I've also been told that my outside needs a little work.
Baby.
Yeah, slap some paint on that, and you'll get guests in no time. It's not a big deal. However, if you painted, "We have dogs" on the front, I bet you'd get some traffic.
That's a good idea.
Because let me tell you, cuddling with Reggie here was the best night of my life.
I'll keep that in mind. And then she waddles back on the ice, back to behind the desk, and
Jumps down a
kind of
little note.
NPC.
We
and
have.
extends her hands for the keys, kind of gesturing at all of you.
I
You
will
think
stop
she'd
it,
be?
Peter.
You think she'd be willing to part with the dog so we can get a mascot?
You could sure try.
How do I try?
Just talk to her.
So it seems like you've got a lot of dogs on your hand, and if I know my friends, we are incredible company for a canine companion.
Are you? And she looks directly at Kaja, who has a sword and a dagger on her waist.
We will
And what about it?
literally
Also,
kill.
It's worth noting Arvine is 5'4", and the longbow on his back is probably close to 4 feet. So,
Oh my god!
I'm a small boy with a very long bow.
We are quite the protective
Bigger
bunch.
personality.
Well, I don't think I could part ways with any of my dogs, but I'm sure if you go and see Reginald, that he'll give you some of his.
Reginald,
We're gonna get multiple friends, guys. We gotta go.
where can I find
Well, of
him?
course you'd have to purchase them for a pretty penny.
How much do you wager?
I've got a penny. I can shine it up.
Well, me and Reginald, we're close friends, so I get a discount. I'd say around 10 gold for a dog.
Done.
Oh,
Easiest decision of my life.
he's 10 gold that's ever been parted with in any D&D campaign ever.
I have 4 gold left.
He's near the ports.
I'm coming.
So we can, guys, we can probably talk to Tonrak about the ship and just kind of, get a dog on the way out. Unless you guys want to go get the dog first, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to.
I'm already walking and trying to look for Reggie's place. Or
Well,
Reginald's place.
I guess we're going for the dog now.
Before I leave, I want to give this sweet old lady
Mhm.
a 5 gold tip.
Oh my, thank you. She very quickly grabs it and puts it under her desk.
Looks like she needs it. So.
Thank you. You are welcome anytime, young darling.
Oh.
After she like stared at me earlier, but it's fine. I'll
She
ignore
gave
it.
her gold. Her opinion has changed.
I feel like
Alright,
Kaja
dog
would respect a
first.
wary eye, though.
Yeah,
Dog first.
and it's kind of what she does. She tries to help.
Alright.
Not the best methods, but she does.
So, near the ports, there's several stables, containing some animals and
Dog? No.
shipping yards. A lot of people working on the docks. There is, towards like the end of the pier, not pier, the docks. There's a small, very small old man in a rocking chair with several dogs surrounding him.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hi.
Hell of a squad you've got here.
And you see that he is not looking in your direction.
Hello, sir.
Do I notice,
I-
like, eyes kind of glossed over?
Roll perception.
Whoa!
You notice.
This man's blind. He's got the glossy eyes. He has a stick, kind of leaning on.
Oh, jeez.
I look at the rest of the gang and I do like the John Cena wave, like, he can't see.
And his hand is on
Perfectly mirroring Toph.
his hand's on a leash, and when the dog goes to smell you, he kind of turns in the direction where the dog's pulling and kind of waves.
Oh. We were sent by Ulva to come find you.
Oh, Ulva! I'm not deaf, boy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We were sent by her because she hadn't told us that there were some dogs for sale. She had mentioned for 10 gold pieces.
Yes, 10 gold pieces. You can have a dog. But first, I must do my evaluation. And he quickly gets up from his rocking chair.
Of course.
And he goes towards your voice and starts touching your face and starts patting you down, checking for weapons. And then he's kind of like rummaging around the crowd, checking everybody else. Do you try to get out of his way? Anybody?
I do not.
I'm
I've got
already like
nothing but my
letting the dog
fists
sniff
about
my
me.
hands.
Wait, he wants to pat everyone down?
Yep.
I mean,
He's patting you
Would you
guess.
let people buy your dogs if they came in strapped with a fucking Glock?
and he,
I have
And
no
he-
reason not to.
No, I'm not resisting, but I'm definitely like priority number one is letting these dogs sniff my hand.
that's a big bow you got there. You a hunter?
You could say that. I'm a showman mostly.
Oh, a showman. I wish I could see. And then he continues.
Man.
Kaja, you were hesitating?
You know, theoretically, I might be an issue, but I'm gonna just stand there, I guess.
Okay, he's gonna pat you down. Are these swords? Are you a soldier?
You could say that, yes.
Young man? Oh, lady?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay. She'll let that one slip.
Oh.
it's for the greater good.
He's blind.
And then he's gonna sit back down and say, "So, do you got 10 gold pieces?
Yeah, I have them right here.
Do you have a place of residence?"
Not at the moment. We're
Where would the
sort of
dog be staying?
we're a traveling troupe. We usually spend our nights at wherever we feel the safest in hotels. We
Roll
travel town to
deception.
town. Oh, thank you.
Oh my god!
It's gonna
Coming
come to
in
combat
clutch.
and it's gonna be nat ones.
For you guys, I'm killing it again with the nat ones in combat because I've got two nat 20s in combat. I've got two nat ones on perception so far.
He says, "Oh, so you're all showmen. Is that one over there your bodyguard?"
Yeah,
You're pointing at-
the big beefy one. She's
No, the one with the swords.
oh, the swords. Yeah, she's the big muscle. Not the biggest muscle, but you know, she gets
Well,
things done.
You speak so kindly of me. I really-
She also has a very a small act of sword dancing it's quite beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, you should see.
I should what?
you should hear some of the stories that people have said about her.
Oh. Or- He says, "Well, give me the gold, and you can take your pick of the litter.
Here you go.
Just
I have
not
it all.
this one." And he like rustles the leash again. "This one I need."
That's fine. Let me see your selection.
Okay, so they're all white dogs, very fitting for but they all have different eye colors ranging between blue, green, and brown.
Any of them
I
got
mean-
like 2 different eye colors.
Is there like a
There-
run
no.
to the litter?
Dang.
I mean-
They're all very similar.
I want the green eyes.
I wonder why. Is everyone agreeing?
I don't have a problem.
It's not my goal. I don't care.
It's
Yeah, it's not
my
my
money.
money.
Can I name this
that's
good
fair.
boy? Oh, or does he have a name already?
Does he have a name already? Does the one with green eyes have a name already?
How would he know what
Um,
green eyes are?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do any of these dogs have names yet?
Oh yes, they all have names. Which one are you interested?
I'm going to like gesture the one with the green eyes towards him. I
Well,
feel
he
like he
can't
would know.
see your gesture.
I mean, like carry it
so-
to him.
Okay. He's gonna rustle around, and then he's gonna take the. They have a collar, and he's gonna feel it around for a little bit. Ah, this one's name is Rainbow.
Oh, Rainbow.
Yes,
They're beautiful.
she's my only female. The rest are boys.
She's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Should we take the only female though? Like, is that okay?
Oh, these are only the ones I sell. You should see my house.
Oh.
Can I see your house? I would love to spend 10 minutes in heaven.
Absolutely not. I don't know who you are.
That's fair. I figured I'd ask.
Well, pleasure doing business with you. Goodbye.
The
Thank you
pleasure's
so
all
much.
mine.
You're an angel.
Wow. What a
Rainbow.
cool old man.
Welcome to the squad.
Here's an important question: how well trained do these dogs seem to be?
Well, they're all seeing eye dogs. So they're very well trained.
Gotcha.
Oh.
They're a
That's-
little more not on the puppy, more on the Mr. Puppy side.
Mr. Puppy, not quite elder puppy.
Sorry.
Yeah, not quite
Mrs.
elder
Puppy.
puppy.
Mrs. Puppy.
Mrs. Puppy.
Yeah. Anyways, you now have a dog.
We sure do.
Just wanted to
Lit.
be known I have all the dog names written down as if it's gonna have any bearing on anything.
Oh, you don't even know.
They're
These
the only,
dogs are
they're the
actually
only
the final
NPCs we
boss.
need to know of.
They all fuse into a mega dog.
I would love it with my whole heart.
I'm scared if Rainbow's going to attack Sally.
Oh.
Seeing eye dogs
we'll
are
see.
well trained. As long as you don't introduce Sally as a toy, she will be fine.
Yeah.
Her collar is dark blue with the Water Nation symbol, and behind it has a little rainbow, and rainbow spelled in Braille.
Aw.
That's
I love her.
Dave was screaming 200 miles away. Just an ethereal scream. Sally!
We're gonna have to train her to get used to Sally. Maybe they'll just be cuddle buddies.
Ideally. If not, I'll sacrifice myself for that position.
I'm sure you will.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I think we should go see Tonrock now.
Tonra, right. So you guys go back to the. Yes, Avast, I get it. You did the virus. Stop yelling at me. Okay. So, you guys go back to the palace. It looks pretty much the same as it did yesterday. Tonrak seems significantly less busy now. So it'll be easy to walk up and talk to him if that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Right, this is were you able to find your family okay?
Yeah, I met them, but my sister Nina, she's still missing. Could you let me know if you guys find her? Cause I have to leave like you wanted.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, of course. Here, and he gestures to one of his servants, and they bring a piece of paper, and he hands it to you, and it has a number on it. He says, whatever you have the time and like to know if we found her, you can call us.
Oh, thank you.
Well, if that's all, I really do need assistance, from Future Industries now more than ever. Will all of you be joining Haru?
Sure seems to be the
Yeah.
plan.
Okay. Very well. There's not a lot of you here. I'll be giving you a ship, and I wasn't sure if any of you had expertise in shipping, so Onako, and he calls out, and this lovely gentleman comes from one of the right halls. He looks very young, has a beard.
Sonic, it's your time to show.
Sporting the lovely Water Nation tribe soldier uniform. And he does a friendly wave towards all of you as he walks up, and Tonrex says, "This is my best soldier on the sea. He'll be of great use to you getting to Republic City." And he knows where the ship is. If you don't mind, I'm going to go talk with my consultants. Is there anything else you need?
I don't think so. Guys, is there anything you need to tell him?
We got a boat. What else could we possibly need? We got a boat. We got a dog.
Okay. No, I think that's all. Thank you.
The picture is in creative of Onako. He's gonna walk up to you guys and be like, "Oh, hello. I was told to show you to the ship. So let's go." And he walks out.
Is that Travis McElroy?
He looks like every bear I see in public.
Can I just, while we're walking, can Kaja like grab like Táoqì a little bit, like a little gently, and she's just like, "So what stories did you hear?"
Stories.
Yeah, you were telling that old man back there that there were some great stories about me.
I mean,
Listening into this.
I was just buttering him up because I didn't want him to worry about the level of care we had.
Right.
So you lied to a blind man.
Yeah, what about it?
That's not very nice.
Seems a little deceitful.
Paul, roll a deception check.
Level
And
20.
Beck, roll insight.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Oh.
You notice that he's not telling the whole truth.
He's sweating.
He's like sweating.
He's
like,
sweating a little too much for it to just be a ploy for this blind man.
She just kind of like looks him up and down, and like she knows this, but she's not gonna do this right now. So she's like, "Well, we got the dog, so nice job." And she'll back off for now.
For now. Alright, so Odaku is bustling towards the docks. Once you get there, the ship isn't as big as the pirate ship. Big enough for all of you to handle it with Onaku's help. It's surprisingly really white. With blue sails, very pretty ship. Not meant for fighting. And he kind of pulls the plank out and motions towards the ship. He's not really one for words.
I'm getting right on the boat and just checking it out.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll do inspecting.
roll investigation checks.
Is he driving the boat for us?
You drive a boat?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
driving the
You
boat.
sure do.
He's flying the boat for us.
Oh, hold on. There it is.
Wow.
Okay.
I can't believe Arvine looked away from the dog for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, that seems pretty out of character. You should have rolled at disadvantage. Like anytime the dog's nearby.
Rainbow is gonna get onto the ship and lay next to the helm, and that is where Onaka's gonna go as well. There's a little like below deck area with some beds and places to put your things. But it's a pretty barren ship. Never mind. Aki, you notice that as Onaka goes home, a small little rat appears on his shoulder.
On his shoulder?
On Onako's shoulder?
Yep.
Onako, the rat shoulder. Rat.
Oh, this is my friend.
Alrighty then.
His Pukik.
That's what?
Pukik.
Alrighty then. Well, nice to meet you both.
No, that is not what's going on here.
Are you sure?
It is.
This man has longer hair.
This is Remy, and he just hides in his beard and controls him.
It's spelled.
No, that beard, does it wrap all the way around his neck? Because I'm pretty sure he's being ridden by this rat, and he pulls the reins behind the neck.
No, it's just not. And Rainbow sees the rat and kind of does a little growl, but is too lazy to chase it.
I'll give Rainbow a little pet.
Alright, well, he's going to need the help of one of you, but for the sake of expediency, unless you'd like to talk with him, I'd like to skip the travel to the city.
No, I am making
I assume
myself
Kaja will
Rainbow's
help.
favorite the entire
Just
trip.
because.
Alright, I'd say halfway there, you're gonna have to feed Rainbow.
Absolutely.
She's gonna get a little hungry. Onaki's pretty quiet the whole time if none of you try to talk to him. He'll occasionally pet his little rat. And then eventually, after a day passes, a day and a half, you guys see the statue of Aang as you approach Republic City. It is the biggest city you all have ever seen. Aki, you are in absolute bewilderment considering you haven't even been to a city besides Yadao and the Sun Warrior City. It's just tall skyscrapers. It's around afternoon when you arrive. At the ports, Onaka's gonna fasten the ship and say, "Well, it was a nice trip. I'm gonna be waiting around here. If you guys need anything." And he kind of scurries away.
Okay.
Everyone roll perception checks for the fun of it.
Oh boy.
For the fun of it, is
Oh
very
my
scary.
god.
Where is
The
that
investigation
perception?
on point. But
Okay.
It's okay.
We'll start
Someone
with
else has
Kaja.
the dog right now.
Kaja, you've been here before. You've seen the city. You're not really concerned with looking
Yeah.
around, and you're more concerned about keeping a low profile, considering some things that you've done here before. Aki, you're like, holy shit.
Big.
Big, lots and
George.
lots of people. Haru, you notice that there's, once you kind of get onto the docks and start heading towards buildings and stuff like that, there's a board posted in the middle of the street with maps and other things.
Ooh.
One of them being a poster for the finals for the pro bending tournament happening tomorrow.
Oh.
There's also some wanted posters on the poster, but you get a map.
Time to go. No, I'm kidding.
Which you are all seeing. It's what the map is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then Arvine.
Mm-hmm.
You were looking in the opposite direction of Haru, and you kind of get this weird feeling. You get this weird feeling that someone's watching you.
I feel like someone is trying to sell me something.
But it's a large city. Across the way, you see a lot of like buildings where a lot of homes where people live. There's also the city hall, which is tall enough for you to kind of see it peeking through the buildings. Behind you is Air Temple Island and the statue of Avatar Aang. And as you are all kind of taking it in,
So we
Onaku
landed here.
is already left. Yeah,
Oh. Wow, she
Oh.
really took off.
he's already left. You don't know where.
Well, that's just how gays be.
Introvert gaze.
So,
Alright.
where to first, guys? What's going on?
I don't remember. Did Tara tell us where to go?
We're
just know.
looking
We
for
needed
future
future
industries.
industries.
Okay.
We have to
Well-
find this Asani Sata.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes to deal with, though.
Oh?
I mean, just in general, most big businesses are.
Well,
It's coming from experience.
Well, they didn't want to hire me, so fuck them. Damn.
oh, okay then.
Alright.
Well, according to the map, we're supposed to head southeast across the bridge, and future industries on that island.
Alright. Are y'all heading over there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me another round of perception checks, please.
Eyes don't fail me now. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn,
Alright.
okay,
Haru's
okay.
blind.
Um,
I was staring at the map too much.
Right, right. You're like walking into walls while you're trying to like navigate
Yeah, yeah.
this.
okay, so Táoqì and up, you all see there's tons of promotion happening for the pro bending tournament finals happening tomorrow. It's gonna be the fire ferrets versus the loud guy lion vultures. And it shows a picture of the two teams kind of head to head. The vultures seem to be an all-female team going against the fire ferrets. As you transition from the sort of main touristy area to the industrial area, you notice the clear distinction of class. So it's a little dirtier, not as pretty as when you first arrived. Aki, you clearly see that you clearly see the face of someone every once in a while, the same face, which kind of gives you a weird impression. Arvine, you got that same feeling as well as Kaja that someone's watching you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
As you get into the industrial area, there's a lot less people walking around. There's some homeless people Some people getting out of work since it's afternoon-ish. Are you guys heading straight for Future Industries?
Before we talk about that, do I notice any like anything distinct about the face?
It's just some random
Just like
dude
face.
following you.
Guys, am I going crazy, or are you guys seeing that guy following us too?
I mean, I feel his eyes. Where is he at?
I think he's trying to sell us something.
Point him out. Where's this dude?
Can I see him?
Yeah, he's behind you guys right now.
Just gonna point him out. It's like, don't be too obvious, but he's right there.
like the don't
drop
look
something.
now, but
Do I
he's
see him?
right there.
if I like quote drop an arrow or something like that, or drop something on the ground, I'm gonna bend down, glance back real quick.
Okay.
I like to imagine he's like bending down and looking between his legs.
This guy, he's wearing black clothing, and he seems to be trying to blend into the populace, but doing a bad job considering there's not a lot of people outside. But he definitely is looking in your direction and kind of looks away when you look at him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Don't like him. Let's lose him. Hey guys, are we close to the bars that I usually frequent, or nah?
No, that
No?
would be
Okay.
more in the Dragon Flats. There's not a lot of bars
Okay.
here.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
But are you going to lose them?
Absolutely.
Okay, how are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna sit down on a bench or some kind of seating real quick and jot down a quick little note. And then I'll just say, hey everyone, whenever you round that corner, just start running.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna duck
Alright.
into an alley. I'm gonna try and stealth into an alley just before that.
Okay, so you're gonna separate?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're putting the note on a bench,
Mhm.
and you're
Nope,
telling.
nope.
No.
I'm keeping the note with me. I just bent down to write it.
Okay, so as you're telling your party the plan,
Mm-hmm.
the floor from underneath you is going to open, and you're all gonna fall down.
Oh boy.
All of us?
All of you, rainbow included.
This bastard.
You're gonna fall into what appears to be the ground, and then you're gonna land with a thud on it feels like rock. And with the small light from the sun, you see this platform kind of surrounding you, and then just darkness, and then the hole that was previously there shuts. And that is where we're taking a break.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Alright, cool.
break.
Táoqì, do something with your
Because
earth.
I
building.
need to be.
Well, there goes Arvine's plan. It's
I
gonna be
wanted to
fun.
land on Sally.
That was so great, guys. I'm really excited. Good hustle.
I feel like we've done nothing.
You've done a lot.
You got a dog.
You
which
got a
I
dog.
was expecting. So I hope you're ready for the pain.
The what?
Oh, you know.
I can't tell if you said pain or bane because you kind of did like a like a voice with that, so I was like,
Hello,
No.
Did this man snort a frog? Oh, wait, no.
oh, okay.
You know
Sure
this man.
did. Do I?
Yeah. You got a Tumblr post now.
I ate like 2
Oh.
plates of ribs.
You ate 2 plates of ribs?
I ate 2 plates of ribs and all of me hurts and I'm barely awake to just make sure the stream continues.
Why are you eating ribs?
Because I'm not an active member of this party, I can do what I want. Mom. Some good shit though.
Atticus.
I think I found sports players that are my types.
What sports they play?
The hockey players.
Yeah, hockey seems like your type.
Because it's like football people, it's like kinda, but like still not really.
Did Paul send you the thing with the hockey player?
What?
Oh, did I send that to you?
Yeah, you sent that to me.
I want that.
I'll find it. Wait, which chat did I send that to you in?
I don't know.
We
I don't-
have 2 Tumblr things.
You have 2, I have 0.
I
I
wish
guess I
I
took
could
yours.
send messages to the ball.
Are we already to go back to the
Yeah, what's up?
I think
What's up?
Alright, Dio's out. Peace, kids. Woo!
Sean,
Wait, I'm peeing.
Hold on.
Tay,
Oh,
Hold on.
Sean is peeing.
Sean is peeing.
Oh, God.
Sonic.
Wow.
Becker's here.
Yeah.
Paul.
hello.
Okay, I heard Paul's breath. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Dang.
I think that's the post.
You know Paul
he
by
was
their
talking
breath?
about.
I mean, wouldn't you want to know Paul by the breath?
You don't know Paul by the breath?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
Okay, time
Fucking
to see
fake
the
Fake
Paul
fans.
Honestly.
Paul, you sent me a wrestling thing.
I
Okay,
could-
I just
I
want to
could
point
be-
out that this is on my character sheet.
Oh, it was hockey, wasn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah. Because I know this thing.
Let me tell you, I could be blindfolded and in a room with 40 people, and I could pick Paul out by their breathing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, now is everyone back?
I mean, I am. I don't
You
know if
ready
I
to
was.
begin?
Are we?
Wow, that was a resounding yes. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're all excited. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to die.
Alright, Dio's out. Bye.
Die, frozen and
Welcome
alone
to
in this
Shawshank
hole in the
D&D
ground.
edition.
So,
Prison break.
Well,
you are now surrounded in darkness on a flat, rocky earth pattern below your feet.
First thing I want to do is bend the earth around Rainbow to make sure she lands safely.
Okay.
I
if
don't know what's
possible.
happening, so Rainbow!
When you do that,
Rainbow baby! Baby!
the platform underneath you starts to feel like it's descending.
Oh, okay. It's worth it, but I'm very startled.
are we on an elevator now? What?
Am I able to do any, fire bending just to
Yeah.
give us a little bit of light?
Hey, Aki, where you at?
You burst some firebending, but around you it is completely dark. You can see people's faces around you now, but you can't see what room you're in, where
No
you
sense of
are.
scale for the room.
Nope, it is. It's larger than it right in front of you. That's what you know.
Alrighty. Arvine, I'm over here.
Oh, can you light my torch? I've got one.
Sure you can. I'll do a little.
Marco.
I've
Polo.
always wanted to explore a cave
Polo.
with a torch.
Reminder to Paul that you have an ability that would be helpful.
Oh, I do have an ability. I just remembered conveniently. Thank you. Something.
Suddenly,
Bob.
through act of divine inspiration.
I can use my seismic sense as seen
Mm.
by
Oh.
the great Toph Earthbender
Toph
extraordinaire.
Bayfall, let's go.
Toph Earthbender? I love Toph Earthbender.
The Toph
Stop.
Earthbender?
You know Derek Fortnite or Derek
Um,
Overwatch?
So
It's like
do-
Tim Apple.
you see Paul's shoe comes off, puts his feet onto the floor.
You see
Can I read the
Táoqì's
description?
toesies.
Yeah, you can read. the
Seismic sense. Racial Earthbender. You can see with your feetsies.
Yes.
It's
So-
Táoqì's feetsies.
Blind sense out to what? Out to like 10 foot?
To what I decide. Okay, so
Fair enough.
you you put your feet on the ground. It's a circular platform. It doesn't have any railings. So it's flat. It's circular, and it is attached to this like metal beam, and it is pulling you all downwards. You can see up until the base of it, which seems to be more rock, but besides that's as far as you can see. You have no idea like how big this room is or where you're going.
Is this like a man-made circular or just naturally formed?
Man-made.
Why do I feel like we're in a ring?
And then as the platform stops and reaches the bottom, a spotlight appears on all of you, and you hear an eruption of
Oh,
cheers.
Huh?
Already grabbing my bow.
Rainbow.
The lights all flicker on at once as you hear an announcer voice going, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary friends. My name is Bippin, and I'll be your host today and always. We've caught a big fish today," and the crowd just starts cheering. And now you can all see that you are in a gladiator-like arena, with 4 gates surrounding you and stands going all around. There's a fair amount of people here. It's not entirely full, but it's pretty busy. And in front of you, towards one of the longer ends of the arena, you see Bippin announcing his little spiel. He's got a black tux with a green waistcoat, and he's holding what looks like is a microphone stand, but it doesn't seem to be connected to anything, with a top hat, and he's gesturing and spieling. A group of traveling benders from the Southern Water Tribe. And then he goes over the rules. First and foremost, no one dies in my arena. Knockouts only. If you win, you get a pretty penny. If you kill, you get killed in return. Let the show begin. And he puts his his microphone stand onto the floor, and the gates open up on either end of you all.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative. Behind you, on the opposite end of Bippin, there is another kind of balcony, and a band pops up and starts playing some songs as people start exiting from the gates to your left and right.
I'm not a fan of the blood spatter there.
What is this instrument? Oh,
Oh my god.
They were clarinets.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke.
Coming out of the woodworks.
Who's dying?
all of us. Apparently. Paul, you good?
I'm sorry. I should
Oh,
have
it's-
hiccuped.
Oh, Paul.
Oh my god, there's so many.
And sorry, what are these things that are creeping at us?
Just earthbenders.
They're non-benders, actually.
Oh, non-benders.
They all have different varying melee weapons.
Can we get pulled into a fucking underground fight club?
Yep.
I mean, it seems like it.
Can I raise my hand and say, can we get the dog out of the ring, please?
You're gonna see the earth from underneath Rainbow's gonna give way, and then she's gonna fall, and it's gonna go back out.
Can
We'll
you
get you
take
later,
Sally
baby.
too?
You hear Bippet on the announcement voice. No!
Ah,
And I knock an arrow. Ready for my turn. Let's go.
Alright, so... Ooh, these are good initiatives. Let's see. Do you like the band?
Yeah.
Has
Arvine heard this before?
You
Am
see
I-
that?
Snapping along. Ooh, I love this song.
It's Arvine's banger.
am I missing something? I don't hear a band.
What?
You don't? You don't
No.
hear Roll 20?
Is
I hear it.
I don't.
Do you have Roll20 muted?
I don't.
Reload.
Okay.
Because it's worth
It's
it.
a bop.
It really is.
It reloaded me into a Silt and Sorrow.
Oh
Oh
no, Haru! Haru, you're in the wrong dimension!
Okay,
It's like, oh god, there's dragon people and small
these
men.
guys are gonna walk towards you, but they're not gonna be able to get close enough.
Ooh.
But they will attempt to get closer. Right.
Oh my god.
Really?
Wow.
What?
Too low.
Alright,
is
off to you.
great.
It is your turn.
Big fan.
I need
Cranking
a moment
this.
to collect myself.
I'm
Oh,
bopping.
boy.
So
I'm
you
just-
found the actual band and you...
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna prepare a fire blade for the first person to get within range of it.
Well, it is your turn and they're in round ended. So
I know.
you still want to prepare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for the first person who gets closest to me.
Okay.
First
Then that
enemy.
would be Táoqi's turn.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna move a bit, but not too far away in case I need to come back.
I am going strictly for non-lethal blows.
Okay.
That needs to be said.
For once.
I'm glad you heard the rules.
I didn't mean to move that far. Just like right at the end of the ring.
It's not. It's at the same level. That's
Okay.
just the descending
It's- yeah,
platform
it's
that
just
you
where
guys
we-
were on.
Well, yeah, I'll stick to what's comfortable. I'm gonna go for this goon
Okay.
This
Roll your
gold, this absolute jamoke.
and do a little throwing crystal.
Okay.
Boop.
Roll your attack. That definitely hits. And that is just enough to knock him out.
Nice.
I actually love
This
this.
slaps. Honestly.
Like, it made me think of Richard Cheese and that song that he did for the end of the fucking Dawn of the Dead remake.
Oh
Did like an
wow.
elevator music cover of Down with the Sickness. But this actually slaps.
Is that the end of your turn then? Paul?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm
Gonna
ready.
be Kaja's turn.
I love how Bippin looks.
He's me.
Great, aside from the fact he pulled us into his fucking underground fight club.
I mean, he's green.
Are we not allowed to talk about this fight club if we leave?
I'm pulling out the cutlass.
Okay. Make your attack.
Does it?
That hits. You
Are you gonna, like-
slice across this guy's chest, and he just starts bleeding a little, but he's still standing, looking at you.
Are you gonna like Rurouni Kenshin so that you don't fucking kill them all? Like,
Yeah.
turn that blade around.
We can kill pirates, but we can't kill these guys. Oh my god!
Oh my god, no!
Are you serious?
Send me
Alright.
this playlist.
Yeah, please give me this playlist.
Oh
I
my
need to
gosh.
put this on the daily, like. This is
I just need the name of the
La,
band because it's
la,
all
la,
the
la.
same band.
Alright, I'm done.
You
Ow,
can
my
move
hair.
away since he made an attack without giving him an attack of opportunity.
Where did I go? 1, 2. I'll just move back over here, I guess.
Alright, Haru? It is your
Mhm.
turn.
Oh boy. Where am I? I'm in the center. I'm gonna go. Let me move my boy.
Pictures of the band and Bippin are in creative, by the way.
I love it.
And I'm going to use Iceberg Spike.
Which one?
This one.
I love Bippin. Goodness.
Bippin's
There
fucking
it is,
dripping.
there it is.
Right?
He fails that dex saving throw, so is that it?
It's not a. It's a cantrip.
Ah, okay. Well, you see Haru pulls some of the water from these bins and creates a little slip and slide underneath this guy, and he falls on his ass. Takes 2
Oh
damage.
shit, my fucking tailbone!
This is fantastic. Like,
This is like a fucking fever dream.
Just
everyone
know-
else should stop making music.
They should just submit all their songs to this
Yeah.
group.
This guy is gonna walk up to you. He's got 2 hand axes, and he's gonna swing at.
Do I get my attack? Does that go
Yes.
first?
Yeah, you can roll yours first since you prepared it.
Oh fuck me, Jesus fuck! I knew it was gonna happen too.
Oh.
What? 1d100 or 1d20?
1d20.
Oh my knee.
Don't like that.
So Aki, you go at the sky with your fire blade, but you weren't expecting him to land his attack at the same time that you were
Oh.
attacking.
Okay.
And he is going to go for your knees,
Fucking kneecap me.
and your ankle is bruised and hurt, and you're gonna fall to your knees, and you take 7 damage.
Hooey.
At least you didn't decapitate.
I love this cover.
Okay.
Ow. Bah.
Let's see.
Has their set already ended?
No, there's a long pause in the song for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
This guy's gonna
Okay.
come up to you, this one to you, and this one to you. This guy's gonna come over
Just wanted to listen to more
here.
music.
here, and here. And they're all gonna do their attacks. Starting with one attack on Kaja. Which is 14. Does that hit?
I don't believe so. Let me just double
Come.
check. No.
Arvine, these two attacks are for you.
Okay.
21 and 12.
One of them hits. The 21
Okay.
misses.
You take 6 damage.
Okay.
Táoqì,
Mhm.
that's a 9, that does not hit. And Haru, that's a 9 also, that does not hit. And that is
Nope.
the end of their turn. It is now
Oh, wait.
Arvine's turn.
All right. So I've already got my bow out.
Mm-hmm.
And where's this band located at? Like, which side of the stage?
So Bippin is left, Band is right.
Okay, perfect. Arvine is going to, like, he's gonna risk it. He's gonna run away and address the band. Like with his bow out, he's going to knock an arrow and aim it at the band and say, you dramatic bitch are about to get upstaged again." And turns around and actually no, he doesn't even turn around. He's going to do a seeking arrow and make it kind of
Well,
I'm just
one
gonna
of the
draw
attacks definitely hits you, and
gonna
you
go-
take 4 damage.
Okay, yeah, worth it. But as he's like Arvine walks over and is like, "You're about to get upstaged again," and shoots it at the band, but it turns around and
Okay.
goes for this guy. So that means that there is a saving throw that you gotta roll me.
Alright. What saving? Dex? 0 to 14.
This one hit? That misses
Ah,
by 1.
that is so unfortunate. So you make this big deal of running to the band. The arrow shoots in their direction and kind of curves, and you hear the as it turns, but it misses, just barely skimming past the guy's face.
All right, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. So that was 10 feet.
Mhm.
So just to get over by this little water bin.
Okay.
And that's it.
Aki, it is your turn.
I am going to rage.
Alrighty.
Oh god, I'm so scared.
Just gonna show what the fuck is going on here. And I'm gonna
The
fireblade the guy to my right.
ABBA music is really.
Oh, sorry, it takes half as much damage. Fuck, I didn't read that. On
Oh,
successful save, the target takes half as much. Yep. My bad. So I'll go ahead and I mean, that was just for damage, and then for the oh, sorry, 1d6. My bad. I can't read.
God.
So, yep, 11 points of damage on that dude.
That is enough
half
to knock him out.
half to 5 or 6, depending on if you're generous or not.
Not enough time. So it does hit. It hits his foot, but he still stands. All right, so you're attacking the guy on your right.
Yeah, this lad.
Okay.
Fucking Christ!
Oh,
Jesus! I should just sit down.
that was in
Roll
the
me
head
another
one.
1d20, please.
It's the band, really. Just like throw.
Táoqì has stage fright.
You see Aki getting real mad, and her anger kind of gets the best of her, and she misses again. And I'm gonna say that you kind of trip and land right here. So this guy's gonna get an opportunity of attack against you, which misses. But you're now sandwiched in between two of them and proned. You kind of glanced up and you see these two very muscly dudes looking at you. kind of confused that you
This is
tripped.
payback for the rampage I went on with the pirates.
Yeah. Is that the end
I
of your
got you.
turn?
I
Yeah,
got
that's action, bonus action. Can I use my movement to stand back up?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Kaja.
I got
No,
you.
just kidding, Táoqì. It's your turn.
I'm gonna move a little away from the guy that was after me. Up
He's
here.
gonna get an opportunity to attack against you instead, okay?
Okay. And I'll do a
Ow.
preemptive attack against
You
that
take,
guy.
You take 5 piercing damage. As this
Okay.
guy's short sword kind of nicks your knees, you're walking away.
So I'm down 5. And I pull one of these crystals again.
Okay.
Boop.
And you're attacking the same guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. That is enough to knock him out.
Great.
Táoqi's
You're on a
doing all the
roll.
work, guys.
No, I got this.
All right.
worry.
It is now
Well,
your
Arvine
turn,
and I
Kaja.
did it all last time.
Him, because he should be like almost dead. Because I'm
Yeah.
not dead, but like.
You're not allowed to kill these
Sorry.
people.
How? What do I roll
Remember,
for?
if you kill them, you get killed.
What do I roll for like a melee, like to just deck him in the face? What's what,
Attack.
like?
It's a strength-based attack.
Just roll strength. Okay.
And then we'll add 2 for proficiency.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, so that hits.
It's 1 plus strength if you're
Yeah.
going by the book rules.
so 3. Wait, no, sorry. Wait, that's not. 4. No,
But
I can't do that.
you're attacking the guy you attacked
It's
before.
definitely 5, but yeah.
5?
Right? Okay, that's
What?
Right?
you.
You said wait, no, it's
1
not.
plus strength.
1 plus. Okay, it's 3.
Yeah, 3. What?
I can't. For some reason, I just had a stroke.
How about you went to
Either
4?
way, you see
It's-
Kaja
3.
deck this guy and he gets onto the ground very boxing style, kind of bounces a little bit from the impacts, and you hear the crowd go, yeah! Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Well, actually. Oh,
See you
who
later,
left?
Mr. Music
The
Man.
bot.
left.
You
Actually,
still
I
have your
will move.
attack since that's technically a bonus action,
Oh. Well, then.
if you want to count it that way.
I'll move
This boy has an arrow in his leg.
here. Yeah, I was gonna go for him.
Mhm.
So I'll move up there, and I will. That was only, I think, 10 feet. Anyways, I will cut this.
That hits. And that is enough to knock him out.
Okay, and then I'm gonna yeet.
So you see Kaja deck the guy in front of her, and one swift movement turns around and hits this other guy with the blunt end of her cutlass, and the crowd is loving it.
No!
No
It's now
fucking way.
Haru's turn.
Wait,
Okay.
I've heard this before. Oh my God.
I want to circle around this man to this side. And then I'm going to hit him with my ice spike.
Okay. That
Or I'm not
misses.
going to hit him.
You're gonna chuck it into the audience.
You move to your side and you try to do a cool move where you put the water from the bucket behind you and push it over your shoulder, but it falls flat and it doesn't reach the target. This is the exact reaction I was looking for, let me tell you.
The real enemies aren't the ones we're fighting. It's fucking you
Nah,
in the base.
Innocent. Alright, it is their turn now. Haru, this is for you. 16, does that hit?
No.
Okay. This guy's gonna walk up to Táoqì. Hit you. 12, that probably doesn't hit. This guy's gonna go up to Aki, so Aki, you get 2 attacks. 15, does that hit?
Yep, 15 hits.
Okay. You take 4 piercing damage. This guy has a lovely curved dagger. Then he kind of just sling.
Okay. Which one? I mean, it doesn't matter.
This
The top
the
one
one on
or the
top.
left one? Okay.
Okay. That is the end of their turn because everyone else is unconscious. Arvine, it's not your turn.
Okay. How tall are these water bucket things?
A foot.
A foot? Oh, okay.
It's more indented into the ground
Oh,
than
okay.
an actual
okay,
bucket.
That makes sense. Then I'm not going to be by that.
Trough.
I'm going to run over this way. The entire time, I'm going to be like pumping up the crowd with my bow until I get over here.
Just arms
Okay.
up in the air, like, yeah!
Wait,
Real hype, man.
okay.
Okay.
Right there. I'm gonna go. Boop. And then I'm going to shoot this boy.
All right.
Let's do. I'm not gonna shoot that boy.
That misses.
Okay. But yeah, no, that was my my action, so we're good.
All right. It is now Aki's turn. Is it your redemption?
Oh god, sorry, I was blowing my nose. Oh boy. So, I'm gonna do Blazing Ring. And it's
Okay.
2 creatures within 5 feet, so it's both of these lads.
Okay. What is it? All right.
Oh,
What are we doing?
Thank
Super
fucking god.
That is enough to knock both of them out. All right. So
I just scream and there's a ring of fire around
Aki
me and they both fall down.
yells, and
Just ah!
Oh my
it's
god.
you hear this. You see the fire begin at her waist, and it pushes outward and pushes the 2 enemies out and knocks them out. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
I want to move to that guy and I want to unarmed strike.
Okay. Hits or your...
Do I just click unarmed
Yep.
strike for the damage?
Yeah.
Just gonna
That
deck him in
is
the back of the head.
just enough to knock him out. So Aki does this blazing ring of fire around her, knocking 2 of the enemies down, then rushes forward and decks this guy to the face,
Just
kind of in
weaves her fingers
bewilderment of
together and
Táoqì.
Aki fucking snapped.
The crowd is on their feet screaming.
Oh.
And now that is the end of your turn. Táoqì, it is all your turn.
I'm gonna stay put. Go for this little goon.
Okay.
Stick to what I know.
That hits.
Oh. And boop. Oh.
Ooh, alright, so after Aki's brilliant display and she knocks the guy down in front of Táoqì, Táoqì kind of like, oh, and turns around and there's a throwing crystal at the guy near Haru, knocking him out.
Thank goodness.
seeing Aki knock 3 men out fills you with determination.
With that, 4 enemies are now going to enter the ring,
More?
Oh.
and you hear the announcer voice saying, "What a round for these lovely traveling benders. Now give it up for the 2nd round."
I'm a child!
Oh.
You're
I'm not even a bender.
17!
Relax.
I'll be 18 in May.
This guy is gonna rush towards you. This one's gonna come in closer. This one's also gonna get kind of in the middle of you two. And this guy is gonna do a strike at Kaja.
Oh.
Fucking get the shit. Okay. He does 16 hit.
Yeah. Does.
Alright, so you see this guy, he does some motions with his body, and then the ground from next to Kaja kind of opens up and sandwiches her in between, and then goes back down, and you take 10 points of damage.
Holy fuck. Alright.
This one is gonna go for Táoqì. That's an 11, that doesn't hit.
Nope.
He rushes out, he seems excited, bouncing up and down. He does a smaller rock, bit more spike to it, and lunges it at you, but you're able to deflect it since you are an earthbender. This one is gonna hit Aki with a 14, does that hit?
14 is my AC.
Okay. So, this guy, does that hit if it's your AC? It does, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah. AC ties go to the attacker.
So he kind of plants his feet into the ground really loudly, and you see the ground kind of rumble and shake, and it's like as if something's digging underneath it, and it lands on Aki, and you take 5 damage. Alrighty. And this guy who came up to Arvine does a 6. So he's really pumped. This is his first day. He runs up to Arvine. He's already got the rock in hand.
His wife and kids are in the arena.
And he's just absolutely boshes it and misses you entirely, like not even near you.
Arvine still plays it off like it was a dodge. He's a showman.
Alright, so that is the end of their turn, which is now Haru's turn. No, Kaja's turn, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, this man's is coming from my life, so I'm going to cut this.
That hits.
Lord.
Alright,
This one is the best one.
so, you do an attack with the blunt end, but that is not enough to knock him out. He's a big dude. He kind of looks at you, smirking as he sees the bruises on your arms from being pancaked by rock slabs.
So is unarmed strikes bonus action?
Yep.
We'll have to add that to yours as well, because we had to add it to mine for sake of convenience.
In both of my D&Ds, I just forget. So, but I just really want to punch this guy in the face.
Okay.
So.
Roll your strength.
Oh, that's a save.
That's a
Sorry.
save. That hits.
Sick. Oh,
So it's 3 damage.
there you go.
You wipe the smirk off of his face, and he seems a little offended, but he's not downed yet.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of your turn. It is now Haru's turn.
Can I use a level 2 spell and a level 1 spell in the same turn?
If they
The
both
levels.
are attacks, then no.
No, they're not.
Is you can use. It depends on like what the action requirement is. Like, is it an action or is it
Is it a
Oh,
bonus action?
you're right. That is the thing.
or is
I
it
forgot.
a bonus action? It does tell you.
Okay. Then one is an action, one's a bonus action.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. Let me see how far I am from everyone first. 55, 25, 25. So I'm gonna move. If I go there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move in between those corpses. Or,
Just kind of tuck in there.
yeah.
Just knocked out
And
bodies.
I want to use aid.
Okay.
Flick. And it will go to Aki, Kaja, and Arvine.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they just get 5 more hit points, all of them.
Yeah. So they're temporary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for my life.
And
So that's the little thing. Just put that in right under current hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Alright. It is now Arvine's turn.
Okay. Thanks for the hit points. I'm going to need them right now. I'm gonna take a few steps back. One more step back, so it's 15 feet. Probably taking an opportunity attack, but I'm going to shoot this dude with an arrow.
He misses. He's still very excited for his first day.
Oh. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the leg. I'll specify that with an arrow.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Alright, so, he sees you trying to run away and he tries to kind of like, move the earth underneath you, but you're textile enough to kind of walk back and shoot an arrow at him, and it hits his knee and he yells in pain, and the crowd kind of erupts in cheers, and you feel bad for a moment before he sees the screaming crowd, and there's a little smile on his face, even though he's not really doing his best right now.
The guy by Kaja? That's who I attacked.
The guy by Kaja. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Different story.
Oh, I mean, he's definitely down, right?
Yeah. So, you down.
Okay.
You down that guy.
And then I'm gonna action surge and turn back to this guy and just kind of mouth, "I'm sorry," and shoot him.
Okay.
There's
That hits.
in the leg.
And that is the same story that I just said.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. And then yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Aki?
I am going to double check that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna blazing ring on that lad there.
Okay. That hits.
Funk.
And he is barely standing.
Gonna run up and unarmed strike.
Alright. That hits. And that is enough to knock him down.
Just
So,
an elbow to the top of the head.
you see Aki do another ring from range and blasting that guy. And then she runs up to him and punches him in the face, and he kind of comically falls back downwards really slowly. Alright. It is now Táoqi's turn.
Táoqì is probably gonna stay put and go for this dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Crystal Dagger and Pew Pew. Don't ignore that.
That hits.
Great. Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't hit much, but it hits. So it kind of whisks and slashes his waist, and he kind of winces in pain a little bit, and then looks at you very angrily. Is that the end of your turn?
Maybe I'm just gonna move a little closer to Aki.
Okay.
and
This guy is gonna pull the arrow out of his leg, and is gonna go for Arvine again.
Ace Ventura style.
Yep. And this one hits. So he's gonna take 2 rocks. As he's standing up, he's gonna take 2 rocks and form them into one, and then boosh it towards your direction. And you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Alright. And this guy is gonna walk up to Aki, and he's just gonna try to whip attack, which misses to 4.
Whee! Poor guy.
Wasn't used to such big of a target, I guess. A little intimidated.
I just smirk at him.
Right, it is not your turn.
Whose turn?
Yours, Aki.
I just went. Did I not? Did everyone else go already?
Yeah.
Kaja.
Oh, okay. It's me.
So there's a camp of old news. These are the old ones.
There's only 2 ups, right? Who can I reach? 30. 30. Well,
This one's mine.
alright, well, you can have that one then.
Hi.
I'm gonna move back here.
We're 1v1ing.
Hello, sir.
Headshots only.
And that
It's Rust 1v1.
That hits.
Headshots only.
And that is enough to knock him out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Haru, it is your turn. Haru?
Yes.
It is
My
your
mouth
turn.
is full of chips. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I want to use this on the one standing.
Okay. He rolled a 15, so is it half damage?
No.
No, I think it just
cantrip.
misses.
Okay. You miss.
Dang, what a shame. It was max damage.
Sure was.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm staying next to these
Alright.
lads.
Arvine, it is your turn.
I'm going to put kind of wave my hand, my bow arm in the air as I'm taking out my whip
Okay.
off of my side, and I'm going to just walk up and fucking try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and wrap his legs and just tablecloth him so that he hits his head on the ground.
That hits. And that is enough to knock him out. So, Arvine, you put the bow away, take out the whip. You very Indiana Jones style, you go for the legs and pull him, and he lands flat on his ass, and his head hits the ground, and he's unconscious now.
And for my bonus action, I go in and mime like I'm closing his eyes.
Alright, the band comes to a sudden stop as the announcer voice comes back on into the arena, and he goes, what a show, what a show, and the crowd is screaming, and he's like, we're now going to take a short intermission before our final event. And then he hits the ground twice with his cane stick microphone. And some guards kind of come out of the gates, you Táoqì, you recognize one of them as the person that was following you earlier.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of are ushering you into one of the gates towards Bipin. This one. Kind of pushing you all into a room. Do you all comply?
Not
Yes.
trying to get murdered.
Okay, so
I'm going to protest until like say, hey, can I go get my arrows? That's all I want.
Haru's just gonna be like, so where are we going?
they'll be collected, sir. Don't worry. And they walk you into the gates. So there's the open gate that leads to the arena, and then there's another gate a little ways into the hallway. But before that gate, there's a room to the left, which they all put you in and shut the door behind you. And you hear kind of click as it locks. And in this room, there's some beds and some water. You kind of see that it's like a makeshift infirmary for you to relax. And on the wall, there's a 30-minute countdown. So it's at like 29 something right now, and it's
Oh,
keeps counting down.
30 minutes?
Mhm.
Let me see something then.
So
How much health does everyone have?
I've got 16 out of temporarily 33.
I have 25.
I
Uh,
have.
So, do we get a short rest because we have the amenities, or is it a no?
Technically, it's not long
know,
enough for
I
a
know.
short rest, but
I figured
wait
I'd
a
ask.
minute.
I'm just asking if you guys want to be healed or not, because I got something for you if you do.
I won't complain.
I'm not the priority.
down the hall, towards what you guess is the second gate, you hear the announcer voice Bipin. It's a little off since he's not projecting his voice to a large theater. And he's kind of talking. He's like, "Oh, ladies, I'm so glad you can make it. Be sure to stop by the after party after this is all over. Oh, and you might want to head over to the volunteers room first. I think they'll need it for the next event." And then you hear some steps.
Oh.
And then eventually, uh, the door to your room opens, and two girls, carrying buckets of water come in. And they kind of, one of them takes it and goes to Arvine, who looks the most injured out of all of you, and just makes it glow like
Oh.
healers
okay.
do. And she's kind of asking for permission.
Of course.
And so
Please.
she gets on her way. And the other girl starts working too, if you all consent to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you all are going to gain 5 HP back from that. They seem to be in a bit of a rush, because by the time that they're done, there's 15 minutes left on the counter, and they start kind of walking out to the other room to tend to the unconscious people that you left on the arena.
Oh, so I have a better question. How much HP is everyone
The
missing?
12 people we knocked out.
Ah!
Currently 12.
You're missing 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone else?
I'm missing 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing 5.
Okay. Táoqì?
I'm 25. 20.
So you should be max health because you didn't take much, did you?
I took like 5 damage that fight.
And then you just got healed 5.
Then I'm gonna use my wait, where is it? Oh, my channel divinity.
Oh, okay.
And just let's see, it's how much is it? equal to 5 times your cleric level. What level am I? I'm level 3. So that's 15. So I can just give the 3 of you 5 each.
Okay.
You also have your amulet, so
Would that apply to this as well?
yeah.
Hold on,
So
your channel
roll a
divinity.
1d4 for.
Are you a life domain cleric?
Yeah.
Okay, we actually can't benefit from that.
Why not?
This feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
Oh, you're right. That does say that. I mean, alternatively, I could just use a spell.
Okay.
No, but that's a great thing to have because it's only an action.
I'll use this instead. Eh. Oh,
Okay.
so that's I don't think it's that you have to distribute it. I think everyone feels that.
Yep. It takes
Yeah.
10 minutes to cast, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the time.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
15 minutes, so by the time that was
And
done, you'd have
so
5
it's
minutes
that
left.
plus 2 plus 2. Everyone heals
Safe to say
21.
everyone's at max health.
Yeah, everyone's max again.
Alright.
And we do still have the temporary hit points from
Yeah.
aid.
Yes. Alright. Is anyone willing doing some talking? So you're stuck in this room for another 5
What
minutes.
the hell is going on here? Does this happen normally? You get sucked into the street and all of a sudden you're fighting people?
Can I please see my rainbow again?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I just miss the stage, guys. It's so much fun to be out there.
Yeah, not quite so much when they're trying to knock you out or potentially murder you.
Oh, no, they were trying to hit me too.
Hey, they're not allowed to kill us, or they die too.
As far as we know. That could have been just so we don't kill them.
I mean, you guys didn't die.
Either way, this music's bopping though, right? Like he's gotten a lot better.
The music, I could take it or leave it.
I enjoyed it.
It's very Fire Nation of you, Hockey.
Your tragic Fire Nation sensibilities.
Alright. Well, the guards are gonna open the door once again. And the gate to your left is closed, the one to the arena is open. You hear tons of cheering. The band starts playing again. The announcer comes on and says, "Now for the final event, our traveling benders will fight against our main champions of brains and bronze." And you can see in the circle that you were before, there's now 2 people on it. One of them appears to be an earthbender. He's a big, muscly dude. And the other one, also adorning the green, but has a metal arm. And he's a little skinnier. But they look very similar in face.
Oh.
And they're kind of gesturing towards you in good faith. So what's the marching order?
If no one else is volunteering,
I'm
Arvine's
going
gonna jump
second
in front.
line.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the middle.
I'll go fourth.
It's like a straight line.
Sure. I don't know.
I guess.
I'm going. If I didn't know if it was like guided through the hallway. If it's whatever, I'm going like
It's-
right
it's
next,
two
next to
people wide.
Arvine.
Oh.
It's 2 people
Oh.
wide.
I
Okay.
will be also in the middle.
Okay. Alright,
I would now have adjusted, and the rest, my whip is going to be over my shoulder like a sash, and I'm going to have my dagger where I can reach it very easily now.
so you guys walk out, and they let you get to about here. before gong sounds.
Oh,
Uh, and I'd like for you all to roll initiative. Sorry, open
Fuck.
this.
That's like exact opposite to what I rolled last round.
it's everyone. Then Aki.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Oh. They brothers? It's fun.
They're twins.
They have the same face.
Does he look like you? He used to.
Alright, so fucking click. Alright. Let me roll initiative for them. Ooh, they rolled nice. Oh, okay, that initiative. Okay.
It's awful.
You know, my rolling's been all over the place today, so sometimes it'd be like that on this bitch of an earth.
It's crazy that the second lowest initiative is 18.
Oh.
No.
No, there's a
16.
16.
There's 16 and a 14 right there.
You good, Shay?
Where's the 14? What?
16 and a 4, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
I did say second lowest. Okay.
yeah. You also said second lowest was 18.
Yeah.
I didn't see the 16.
How did you not see Arvine? He's so ostentatious.
Then it was
So-
80.
That doesn't affect me because I don't understand that.
This sign won't stop me, because I don't know how to read.
Because I have a tiny vocabulary. Oh, here we go again.
And then Táoqì at the top of the order.
Ooh.
Alright. So, Táoqì, you go first. You're a little ways away though.
I am a little ways away. I'm just gonna move slightly out of the ring. Can I don't. Which one's more threatening to me?
Well, there's the big one, and the skinnier one. It really depends.
I want to go for the skinnier one. I don't know which one. Which one is at the top? Top one or the
Skinny
bottom?
boy.
Skinny lad is on the bottom.
I'm gonna go for that dude if I can, with throwing crystal.
Wow.
It's,
Can't believe you're attacking the bottom.
there you go. The skinny one is here-ish,
Hereish. Yes, I'm going for Hereish.
and then the big one is Hira.
Okay. Do I hit?
Yes.
Sweet.
Takes 5 damage. But he takes it like a champ.
Mm.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It sure is.
So you throw a crystal dagger at him and it connects slightly with his arm for a moment before he himself earth bends it away. It is now his turn. And since you so kindly attacked him first, he's gonna go to you.
Oh.
And you see the metal hand that he has is going to change into a blade
Edward Elric.
Oh,
and attack you. It definitely hits for 10 piercing damage. He's gonna stab you, and then he's gonna retract. His hand is gonna go back into being the metal hand, and he's gonna punch you with it.
Oh my god.
oh my gosh.
And you take another 4 damage.
Hey,
So
we're facing the
14 damage
champion.
in
Let's
total.
rush right in.
14 in total.
Oh my gosh.
And he kind of cockily wipes away the place where you hit him with the crystal dagger.
Uh,
And the crowd is loving it. Alright, that is the end of his turn. It is now Kaja's turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you know. Alright, it's time for Dragon Dagger.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
That misses.
Oh.
Not time for Dragon
It's
Dagger.
time for running away.
He sees you coming easily and just sidesteps you as you try to attack him.
What if I try punching him? No, I'm just gonna run.
So run away.
Yeah. No, let's see. Alright. We're just
You
gonna
could also
move.
do dash to run away even further if you felt like.
Yeah. But how far am I going? I mean,
Oh.
I need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here. That's what I'm doing.
Alright,
Good luck, Tashi.
Oh dear.
it is now the big lad's turn.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And he's gonna go up to you.
No.
Hello.
I should've ran further.
This guy, he's gonna yell out a scream. And as he
familiar.
does this, make me a DC saving throw, dex saving throw. All of you besides Haru.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to do anything.
Oh, Táoqì.
So you see him do a yell, and the ground around him kind of rustles and forms this like sandstorm around him. And Aki, you take
54 points of damage.
you take 2 damage.
Underwhelming.
Okay.
And then he's going to that's a 19 to hit. To Kaja, does it hit?
What?
I'm assuming yes.
Wait,
so-
I didn't hear you.
He's attacking you with a
19.
19.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry,
so-
I was yawning.
He does that, and then amidst the storm, he takes part of the ground, bends it into his hands, and forms this large hammer made of earth, and whacks you, and you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Math? There we go. Okay.
Alright, and then is the end of his turn. It is now Haru's turn.
Oh boy. So, question, what are these?
Water
Bins of water. They kind of go into the ground a little bit.
Are they the 1 foot ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me
I'm
just-
gonna go.
Nope.
I'm gonna go over here. Think. Oh my god. It's so loud.
Yeah.
And from here, I want to use Water Cloak on this man, I think.
Alright.
Wait.
Does that have range?
Yeah, wait. What is... Yeah, I could do that. It has 120 range.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, if Táoqi's in the way or anything. Does it hit?
You're attacking here-ish?
Yes.
It
Yes,
does
that
not.
one. Oh, what a shame.
It's at the end of your turn.
Ugh. Yeah, I already moved.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It is now Arvine's turn.
And he's going to shoot this guy right here.
Okay.
With this little guy, yep. So, can you give me a charisma saving throw?
Yes.
DC 13.
I mark off this spell even if it doesn't do anything, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled 13.
Oh shit, the balance is not. Right. He still takes 8 piercing damage in the leg.
Kind of flickers a little bit, but stays.
So you see Arvine shoot, and there's kind of this weird glowy effect to the bow that you've seen before, but this time the person stays down and he kind of laughs it off. He's still in his stormy rage.
I wish that I had the opportunity to regain that other one that I used earlier. Damn it.
Alright, Aki.
Move up and around to that side of him,
I
and
had to
I'm gonna.
nerf you somehow, Tay.
What?
I had to nerf you somehow.
Oh, that's fine.
And I'm gonna mirror his
understand.
scream,
Okay,
and I'm gonna rage,
alright.
and I wanna fire blade.
Okay. That hits.
And wouldn't you get advantage?
Oh yeah, I would get advantage.
I mean,
I mean, it's still
yeah,
hits,
roll
but
it again, and if it's a crit, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
advantage, fire blade, same
Oh no, that's
fucking
still a
roll.
24.
Uh, math, I'm having, that's 13.
Yep.
It's like 11, 12.
Games really can't do math, huh?
I'm tired, okay? Alright, so, you manage to scream and you slice him with your fire blade, and he seems a little impressed towards you, but he still looks like his cocky self.
This is the B flat, right?
This is the
worst
B
one.
flat.
Alright, on my turn, just flexing a little bit.
Alright, it is now Táoqi's turn.
Okay. Just gonna, take my respective distance.
He will have
Go.
an opportunity of attack on you.
Even if
You
you're
can
this
disengage
No,
as
it's
an
whenever
action.
Yeah,
you leave
you're
his
Oh,
range.
can I?
You're within his range, so
Stuck here. Well, second verse him is the first, I guess.
he's gonna come at you with his blade again.
I see.
And you take 8 piercing damage.
Jesus. Okay.
It's a rough one.
It is the final event.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So you throw another crystal at him. He still kind of looks at you and waves towards the crowd, completely ignoring the crystal in his arm right now.
Jesus. How much health does this guy have?
It's the final event, and there's only 2 of them. You gotta figure they got a pretty robust health pool.
Well, it is now his turn. Since he flanked his twin, he's going to flank you.
That sounds about right.
He is going to be angry that you injured his brother, and he is going to slice at you once with the blade already in place, and you're going to take 9 piercing damage.
No.
And then
When
he's
when I'm raging, I'm resistant to. You said piercing damage?
Yeah, piercing and...
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, so I take half.
half. Okay, so
How much was it?
5. So I'm not a nice DM.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Alright, and then he's gonna spend a key point and punch the fuck out of you.
That sounds about right.
And both hit. And that is total of 14, so you take 7 more damage.
Not again. I'm not strong enough.
Alright, and that is the end of his turn.
This
it
is
is
band
now
needs to spice it up.
Kaja's turn. I
That
did tell
hurts
India, I was
so
like, I
bad.
don't think these are gonna be enough songs.
Well, you know,
Definitely not. I have such a bad headache right now. I'm
what's the name of
gonna.
this band?
You know.
No, I mean, I don't mean the in-lore band. I want the actual band music.
Oh, I can send it to you afterwards. I don't remember. You gonna attack that one?
Oh.
Well, misses definitely. Roll me a 1d20.
Fuck. Oh.
Cut your other arm off.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
That's fine. You just missed.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so I just kind of assumed. I mean, I'm definitely gonna run away. Right behind Arvine.
Kira is gonna have an opportunity of attack. Or no, because you attacked. He's just gonna be like, ha! Running away, little girl!
Oh. Oh yeah? Just you wait till I get my eyesight back.
But it is now his turn. And he's gonna turn around and attack, Táoqì. With his... He has advantage. With his hammer, and he rolled a crit. So that is
Oh boy.
15, 16 damage total.
But it's bludgeoning, so it'd be halved, wouldn't it?
You don't get against rage, so it would be 7 plus, so 9.
9 whole damage.
Okay, sweetie, get out of there.
Y'all
And,
abandoned me.
and that is the end of his turn.
Why don't y'all just get in there?
I was in there.
Yeah, Haru, you're one of the few people who haven't.
I'm keeping my distance. I have Sally on board.
Baby on
Who
board.
cares about Sally?
I mean, I don't really, but Dio did.
Alright, it is now
You meet a
Haru's
cute
turn.
boy once and save his stuffed animal. Years, apparently.
What would you say?
Haru, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna use... Wait, how far am I from everyone? 30, 30... I think that has... Trey... Yeah, 60 feet. I want to use... This one's gonna get hit with Iceberg Spike.
The big lad.
The left one.
Okay. Well, he has advantage on Dex saving throws. So he rolled an 18.
Is he a barbarian?
Yeah, it's a barbarian monk.
I don't like this duo.
Has the desert rage, but with
Got
sand
the
instead of fire.
storm sand.
Hey, what's that song? Darude Sandstorm?
Never heard of it.
And before my turn ends, I'm just gonna go over there.
Okay.
Do you take requests?
There we go. I'm done.
No, we do not.
Wait.
Because I'd request a good song.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I also want to use Healing Word on Aki.
Healing
Okay.
word is touch, isn't it?
Was it?
Eh.
I mean the spell?
There. So that's 7 plus 3, I believe. Because of my Disciple of Life.
It has 60 feet range. Okay.
Yeah, Aki heals 10.
You can click on this thing when you do it next time so that it just adds it automatically.
Click on what thing?
The amulet.
Oh, but I also. Oh. I guess so, I'll do that as well.
So if you wanna select
Oh,
that
it's-
and
it's-
then do your healing
oh.
word, then
It's-
it'll add the extra healing boost.
Oh. No, but I already have an extra boost because of my Disciple too.
Yeah, and you get an extra boost for your amulet.
So, wait,
Roll a 1d4.
it's your half your cleric level plus
Okay.
half your cleric level plus the spell level, right? For your life.
No, it's 2 plus the spell level.
Oh, okay.
So add that to the total healing.
So that's 14 total health.
Okay, there you go, Lucky. Alrighty. It
Healing
is
lively.
now Arvine's turn.
Hell yeah. He's gonna step up and just kind of like blow a kiss to the crowd. Well, at the band mostly, just and then shoot Hira
Okay.
again.
That misses.
Try to.
All right. Well, that's it, I guess.
Alright, Aki.
Probably
Step.
gonna disengage.
Okay.
Just kind of step on up over here. Over here. And I don't think I can do anything bonus action, so that'd be it.
I mean, you can run away further if you want.
I could, but
Alright.
there. Hey,
That'll
Arvine.
be the end of your turn then.
Oh,
It is
oh
now.
god.
It is now Táoqi's turn.
I feel like I'm on my last leg. I would like to move away to safety where I'm out of the ring.
You can't get out of the ring. It's a big wall.
So like,
Yeah, you can hug it.
yeah, I'm a hug for a turn.
Okay.
Oh,
And, you know,
there.
hey,
It's now his turn.
Come here often.
And let's see. That's me. I'm gonna walk up between these two lovelies.
Oh damn! I don't have a melee weapon on. Never mind.
Oh, hi.
And then he's gonna attack once at Kaja with his blade. Who takes 10 damage, and then he's gonna spend another key point to punch Haru twice.
Okay.
Sorry, I take 10 damage.
Yep.
Thanks.
And Haru, you take 14 damage.
What were his rolls?
They were very high. They were 21 and 20.
Oh my goodness. Now, how much did you just say? 14?
14. And that is the end of the turn. Kaja, it is now your turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna-
Absolutely not.
Oh, wow, okay. I mean, I'm gonna hopefully hit him again. The dragon dagger. I mean, not again because I missed both times.
That one hits.
Oh, finally.
Alright. I don't. It's. Okay.
Okay.
There
You slice him burning a bit of his clothes. He seems a little upset about that. But he's looking a little weaker, even though he's still bobbing up and down.
Is it with sneak attack?
You would get it if you wanted to use it. Because
Oh, it
you're both
is.
slinking and you're swashbuckler. And
I
he
don't
doesn't have
know.
any allies nearby.
No,
forget
that's
that
fun. Okay.
So it's just 1 extra damage.
If you're gonna nerf me, I'm gonna make sure not everyone's nerfed.
So is that just what Sean said?
Just select it and roll your attack again.
Should be
rolling
2d6.
on. Like,
So you got the 10 and then 16, so jeez.
and then I am absolutely going to get as far away as.
He gets an attack of opportunity. Oh no, because you
Nope.
get to
No,
Pretty
he's a
disadvantaged.
swashbuckler.
yeah.
Swashback there.
Disney
Smash back.
365.
All the way over here. Which should be 60 feet.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's good. Alright. It is now the big lad's turn. He's gonna walk back up to Aki. Both you and Arvine are gonna take 2 points of damage.
On account of that there sandstorm.
Sandstorm. He rolled another fucking crit.
Fuck my
That is-
ass.
He sure does.
1 second.
We're
That's
getting
gonna be
fucked
24.
24 with the hammer.
Yep.
So 12.
And then another 2.
Yeah, I did take the 2 from the sandstorm. Oh, so
I can't believe that he rolled as high as he could on the damage. With the crit.
They need to stop.
Alright, that ends his turn. Haru, it is now your turn.
Can't I take, like, a dodge or something for my action that gives them disadvantages on
No,
attacks to me?
If you dodge action, you just like move 5 feet and you don't take attacks of opportunity for your turn.
There's
That's disengage.
Yeah. Oh, dodge. Yeah. Sorry. Dodge is. Yeah. You're right.
Yes, dodges disadvantage on attacks. Are you gonna take that? Haru?
oh, he muted. Is he getting yelled at?
okay.
How long
So I can do that dodge thing, right?
Yes, you can do the dodge.
Will that apply if I leave the his attack range now?
You could.
Sorry, what was that?
So if I take the dodge, will the disadvantages for him begin now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just leave the area.
Okay.
Where do I want to go?
I'll be
Yeah.
back. I have 5
Actually.
minutes.
Oh,
So, Hira, come here often.
How are you guys liking everything?
I like your sandstorm. Please stop critting me.
they're very aggressive.
They're twins.
Halo Master
mean,
Chief Collection is coming.
My dad's a twin too. Does it make him aggressive?
Yeah.
Does your dad secretly have a fighting club with his twin?
I would not be surprised if they
That's-
did that annually.
Terrifying.
They wouldn't be any good.
I'll be honest, I expected you guys to get knocked out in the second round. I had
In
my
the
bets
second
placed.
round?
Yeah, I had my bets placed.
That one wasn't even bad.
I'm a little upset that that he saved on my
Alright, I'm
that Hero
back.
saved.
Oh, Dio's gone, bye! Don't tell
Alright,
God.
I decided I'm just moving to the other side of
alright.
moving out of range.
And is that it? Or you still have your bonus
Mhm.
action if you guys use it?
Do anything with my bonus action. Well, I can. Not going to.
Okay. It is now Arvine's turn.
This was great at first, but the music is killing me.
Okay, so
Would you like me to stop it?
Arvine is going to take a step and shoot an arrow at Hira.
Okay. My eye is burning.
Quit smoking that
Uh,
good.
Hits, doesn't it? Right.
Yep.
17. Okay. So he takes 5 piercing in the ass.
Alright.
Right in the cheek.
And
yes, she...
Just
and
threads
he
the cheeks
drops
together.
he drops his he puts his bow on his shoulder and runs like up behind him, reaching for his whip on his shoulder. But that's my turn.
Alright. Aki?
I am going to blazing ring on Hira.
Uh-huh.
That hits for sure.
Yes. Ooh, alright. So... Takes 5...
I've got on Aki's playlist now, and it's literally just my rap playlist.
Alright, he's still standing, but he looks a little weaker as you're both kind of flanking him.
And then I'm smacking him with a good old unarmed strike.
Alright.
Woo!
Woo! Alright,
Damn.
bro.
I got you,
Okay.
bruh.
That is 4 and then
So
2.
it's 18 damage total.
Well, he is enraged, so
Oh, yeah.
okay, so he's looking a little weak. You can see that his steps aren't as refined, and he's got like scratches and bruises all over his body, and a fire strike along his chest, and he seems a little surprised to be in this position. But
When I crit, does he have to make a roll on the chart? Or is that only for fails?
that's for fails. Táoqì, it's now your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to notice that they're getting effective damage on Hira
Mm-hmm.
and move towards that direction.
Okay. So not
Yeah.
step in this little storm.
Do I take damage getting in this
No.
room?
You
Okay.
don't get in it.
And I'm going to try to finish the job as
Alright.
best as I can. Oh, the
Well,
one
you did it.
time.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh.
So there's good enough for whatever you can mute if you want. So you definitely miss. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I can't move anymore, can I?
Yeah. Nope. It is now Hirsch's turn, who has disadvantage. And will attack. Táoqì. Not Táoqì, Haru.
I got so scared for Táoqì.
You should be scared for me.
I mean, yeah, we should all. Except for. I don't know, probably. Arvine.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Did he do a crit fail and then a crit hit?
Yeah.
What happened? Okay, thank
Oh
God.
my god.
So nothing happens. Don't worry about it. He failed and then he crit, so he's good.
His heart just stops.
He's going to spend another key point. And he's going to run for Kaja.
Oh.
Hello.
These monks on the
Haru, what
movement.
did
How
we
many
do?
key
Slap
points
him,
does he
Haru.
have left?
Slap him.
Well,
Did he like disengage or something
Yeah.
at that point? Okay.
he disengaged.
Give him a friendly pat on the ass then.
And he's
Just a nice-
gonna. And he is going to notice as you were running around and about him, because his passive perception is so high, that you have a metal leg.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
And he is going to attempt to bend it.
No!
Oh, no!
My leg.
My leg.
Oh,
My leg!
My leg.
And he rolled a natural 20.
What the fuck, Shay?
Oh shit.
He is going to see that they're getting a little weak and rusted, and he wants to turn the edges, and he noticed the metal leg, and he is going to bend it and turn it, and now you don't you have it's gonna like kind of curl upwards and then fall out,
Oh.
and you are
Ooh.
now legless.
Now, question: is it like your entire leg that's metal, or is it started like the knee?
Well, we don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
We just see her leg twisting
Yeah.
and just getting
You-
fucked.
Because she's wearing long pants.
Yeah.
So you just see
Then
her
He just
leg
got his-
to you guys.
twisting and turning, and then it falls onto the ground.
He's people bending! He's
Oh,
people bending!
And that is the end of his
Now,
turn.
Earthbender
No,
food is
how
people.
good?
Soylent Green is people.
How good are like prosthetics here? Like, would I feel that at all? Like,
You would.
wow.
It hurt, like you'd feel
Ow.
it, but you're not
Ow.
gonna take any hit points from it. It's
That's-
just gonna you feel the pain, and then you're on a. Are you? And I'd like for you, just for the fun of it, to roll a dex saving throw to see if
Oh.
you still are on your feet.
Thank God, dexterity is my highest. Oh.
Hmm.
And you
I'm-
fall to the ground.
Lord.
Because you're not used to not having your support anymore, and as soon as he takes it out, you get off balance and you fall forward
I am
on
floored
your
in
hands
more
and
ways
knee
than-
one.
He's the dad from Moody's Point on the Amanda.
Without the
Uh,
Missing his toe.
Alright, it is now your turn, Kaja. This guy just
Great.
took your leg.
Am
What
I
do
just
you-
rolling at disadvantage now?
Can action stand up, or I guess
You don't
that'd be
use
I mean,
the leg.
but if you want to stand up,